What up, G's? It's your boy Prophet City 4. Today we're gonna talk about a new product that I just got. This microphone that you guys see here, if you guys see it, this is a snowball. Yeah, it served me well, but it's time. It's just based for one voice only. I want something audio surround and kind of get more of the audio because I'm always behind boxes and stuff like that. So we're gonna get this Yeti, blue Yeti. It's a black edition, a blue, whatever you want to call it. We're gonna talk about it, and then on the next video, I'm gonna compare the two mics. Today is just an open box item, so let's go ahead and start the open box item. So first, what you guys get here is a big old freaking guitar, almost guitar. And this one came with an extended arm, so we're gonna take a look at it, see how it goes. Price value is $200, but we want to see if it makes a better stream because this mic here, it's just set for one voice, and that's my voice only, and one direction only. So no effects, no audio, no nothing. It's just pretty much a USB you plug in, and that's it. That's pretty much it. Now this one, we're gonna actually get it open here. First, you get a manual, instructions how to set this whole thing up, and give me something else. Another manual here. They're all stuck in there with what you get, the Yeti, and this thing is just like well protective in there. So let's go ahead and put it here. All right, there we go. Woo! This mic extended. It's huge, man. Look, if you guys see it, it's a pretty large format. And of course, let me take it out of the plastic so you guys can get a better understanding how big this thing is. It's just too long for the video camera to get it out, so I hope I can give you guys better angles. It has a corner here so you can actually bend down. Oh, if I could get it to bend. Let's see. Oh, there it goes. Ooh. And it has like a spring. Let me lock it in. Locking it in. Whoa. And the bottom of it, it looks well made. It's all aluminum base. So let me corner it out here. So you can bring your mic here. You guys see the bird's eye view. And let's put it together right now, because we're gonna set this sucker up today. So they give you a USB. They give you the microphone. These are for noise reduction on the microphone. On the microphone, every time you move the mic, you hear that cracking sound. This kind of balances it out. It has a little rubber bands all over the place. It's for so if it shakes, it kind of holds the mic in one place. That's not bad. They give you all the screws. They give you all the components that it comes with, and the piece of resistance, which is this big old monstrosity of mic. Let's get it out without dropping it. Here's a microphone. It's black. I don't know. I said blue, but I don't see anything blue about it. Blue Yeti. So here's your mute button, volume button. What else? Effects. They got effects in the back, gain, and they have patterns. So we're gonna try messing around with this. I don't have this in my other mic, so this is a whole new mic. And I'm trying to see if it's all directional, and it seems like it's all directional on this one. So pretty much you put it over your head kind of thing. You talk about it, and I could pretty hide this right over different locations. Let me see if I could hide this mic in different locations, because I'm gonna try to see if I can have two mics in one place, so I could do a double streaming on the same streaming, but maybe on when I'm doing box unwrapping, you can't hear me on one end. I actually lost some video quality on that because the audio is way off. So right now they do give you the stand part. I'm gonna bring this mic in this direction, so I'm gonna set it up, see how it goes. I'm gonna unlock this for your desk. So it's gonna go on this side. This side instead of here, and this side it's gonna go the opposite end. So put this sucker in here. Let's see how well works. I'm gonna put the camera a little closer here. There you go. Let me see how it well works. So we're gonna go ahead and lock this thing in here. We're gonna hook this so it could fit your desk. Look, it's not taking a lot of space like the other one. The other one's a little bulkier. It kind of sticks out. So let me explain to you. On this one right here, it takes a lot of space. It's kind of hard to grip, right? This one right here, hopefully it's not going to take too much space. So we're going to try to see if we could run this one. Pick a corner, that's what we did. Now we're going to put this in place. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at it's beautiful how it sets up. Let me get it closer so you guys can see it. Beautiful how it sets up. So I got this set up and it doesn't take that much space. I tied it up, make sure it's all tight, nice and neat. We're gonna bring the controller towards this direction. We'll put the cable on. We'll put this on too. So on this part right here, this has to be facing down. If you guys see the knobs on the back, it's actually the opposite way, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this sucker in here. This one goes in here. It's this way, if you guys see it. And this sucker goes underneath. This one side by side, of course. And if you guys see it, it's a great function. I mean, it tightens up in here. Now the Blue Yeti mic stand, it's a little stiff, but setting it up was not. It was easy. This part was probably the hardest part right here. We have to tighten it up and make sure it's leveling correctly. You guys see it. Overall, to put it over your head or over yourself or somewhere around the camera, it's gonna be a great item. So I don't know if you guys could see it, but I pretty much have everything set up in here and have the mic all set and ready, and I just need to start using it and utilizing it. So now we're gonna need just the cables to run the cables, and the cables, if you guys see this, it's pretty smooth. It goes all the way to the back and you're not gonna see it, and they give you a pretty long cable. Now they give you the older version of the USB connection, you know, so it's a little bit behind its time. It's not the newest one like the you know, the new stuff that's coming out. So there's no entry. It pretty much goes over it here, and it kind of has to grab itself. These are little plastic. Yeah, these are not even plastic. They just you pretty much just run it all through the whole damn thing. It's not that bad, you know. So we're gonna go ahead and start doing this stuff and see if we could finish it today, and maybe test it out. After this, I'm gonna stop the whole thing and see if we could just hear the quality, and we'll change some of the functions. Alright, so this is the little difficult part to actually set up. On this right here, I actually had to use a flathead to just actually pick this up, and it kind of untangles itself right here. See that? You didn't break it. It's just made of plastics. It's bendable, and you just pretty much push it up, and it locks in. See how you push it up, and it locks in, and you're all set. So here throughout the whole cable, we're going to see the whole cable. It goes in here. It's not a beautiful setting like I thought it was going to be all seamless, but it's not. And it goes in there, goes all the way to the bottom. You guys can see all the way to the bottom here. Wow, this is the new mic. It's pretty neat. I like a couple settings in here. In fact, you could connect your headset to it and you could have it in there so you could hear yourself. Now, the Yeti has a feedback for the mic to see how well it works right here, and you can listen to it. You can plug in directly from the top of it. Let me bring the mic. There you go. You can plug in directly to the top of it. The USB, of course, directly connects to your computer. The audio connection, you could plug in any headset in here, and you could hear the feedback back from it. See how it is. There's a volume control on this part right here. Let me see if I could bring it here. Volume control here, left, right. You could hear it pretty good. Testing. This mic is pretty good. So I put this headset on so I could hear the audio. See how loud it goes. It's really good. So there is a volume control right here. It's a fully loaded, so in case you can mess around with it, and it has a directional audio input. So this is for the right hand. This is for the left. Stereo. It's stereo surround. So you will have to set up. You can set up this mic anywhere pretty much, and you could hear it from any direction. Which this is the reason I got it for. So Another thing is they have the mute button here. So I'm gonna be talking. I'm gonna push the mute button. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. The mute button is a great thing in case somebody's out there or a car passes. That's all you got to do. Now let's spin it around. Let's spin this sucker around. Here we go. We're gonna spin it just a little bit so you guys can see the back of it. Now in back of it there is a gain. Now this one's a little crazier. If you guys hear it, my audio just went super loud. So I'm gonna bring it back, lower it down. Gain. That's it. And I can hear lots of things. So this one's you can actually step back and talk a little bit louder from any direction. You can hear the freaking chair moving from different angles, and my dog thinks I'm calling his ass. What you want, dog? So this gain is pretty decent in case you want to like do a higher frequency. So you can now let's change some of the other pattern things. The pattern. Test. Now the pattern changes to like a different tone. If you guys see it, it's more like this is more like a radio kind of tone. So if it's too loud, let me know, guys, on the comments. But I'm standing like maybe one and a half foot away from it. So I'm gonna do the next one. Test. 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3. And I think that was the last one we went through. There's only 2 patterns. There's this pattern and this pattern and this pattern. I think this is probably the best pattern. Let's go back to the main one. Now this is the main one that it came with it in the audio directional. But I'm just going to change it around, see how well it works. Test. Yeah, that's pretty much another one. So I like this one. This is kind of like an echoey sound. But this is probably the best one right there. Overall gain is a really neat thing. I like the audio and the volume control. This Yeti is really awesome. So it could go over your head. Let me put it over my head. And you can even hear the damn dog walking around. I'm clapping here. 1, 2, 3. Super red. It went in the high. I might have to tone it down just a little bit. And if you guys see the mic, let me just make sure. The mic is right over my head right here. And I'm talking like right over it. I'm going to change it back to the original settings. Now this is the original settings that we had it. But I kind of like that one because it sounds a little bit better on that one. So it's a little too red on the filters. I'm looking at it. But overall, I'm walking around. Any movement kind of thing, I might have to turn on the gain. There. It's a little loud. The mic, if you balance it out, see how it moves? You shake it, it won't make too much of a noise. Let me put the gain a little bit. I'm shaking it, says there's an earthquake, or I'm doing an interview or something. I pretty much have this set up already, man. So if I set this up as wireless, that was just a car passing by. That's freaking crazy, man. I like the audio. So we might have to turn down the gain just a little bit and then maybe change the frequency to the original one. This is the original one. I'm actually there. This is actually set directional. Hello, test 1, 2, 3. You have to move around and it's for stereo. This is pretty much a stereo set, but we're gonna send this one better. This is actually works all around. So even if I'm right or if I'm left, it's gonna get all directions. I like this part of it. So this mic is a little unboxing of the mic. Not that bad after all. I like it so far. I like this. Let me show you the setup I have right here. So the mic itself, it's extended. It's long. It's really long. You guys see it? That's what she said. So let me put this back. I like the extension of the mic. It's really good. I'm actually a couple feet away from it. I'm not as long as my cable goes. If you guys see it, let me show you the bottom of it so you guys can see the bottom of it. It has these ties here, right here, if you guys see it, so you could tighten it up in case you want to loosen it up some more. Bring it down, tighten it up some more here. You can just tighten it up. It stays there fixed. It works with if you take out the mic, it's gonna pick up itself, so you gotta make sure it's tightened up. And I like this mic, so it's not that bad. You would tighten it up in the bottom too. If you're gonna show you in the bottom here, just a little bit. This bottom piece, I know I got a mess in the back, but this bottom piece is tight. You could hear cars in the background. I might just turn it down, but this is this is something I'm gonna be using a lot. So look at that. That's freaking far away from here. You can hear the ambulance. I hope you can hear the police in the department, in the ghetto chopper, and somewhere a car chase or something. But it's getting closer. So this is going to pick up a lot of stuff, so make sure you are well established somewhere if you're going to be recording, or if you're going to do unboxing. I'm going to actually put it higher and lower down the gain pretty much. That's what I'm going to have to do. So let's see if we could lower it there. Less of the gain now. I'm going to have to mess with the settings and see what's the best work for me, what works best for me. So this is 1,000 times better than the Yeti Snowball. So I am stoked about it. I like it. I'm gonna start messing around with it. The only reason I have the headset is because I want to hear my audio. I want to hear the feedback. This is how you listen to the feedback. Now, when you put it in mute, you're gonna see a blinking light. It tells you. It kind of reminds you. It kind of reminds you you're on mute. Now, overall, the mic settings, I like the settings that they're right in front of you. For emergency, something happens, you push the button, the audio, the gain, lowering down. I know the mic is going on to the yellow red right now. Once in a while, when I put the mic real close, it's on red. It sounds really strong, really powerful. I like it. This is perfect for what I'm going to be doing, unboxing things in here. I could remove this, put it pretty much over the cameras. It can't be seen. I don't need a filter. I don't need to be close to it to talk to it. It's loud enough that I could hear it perfectly, and I hope you guys could listen to it. So this is another arsenal for streaming. If you're gonna be streaming games and people are talking, interviews, this is a great mic. I am so. But the price of it's over $200. So $200, $199. You know, it is worth it. So the mic itself is $100. This stand itself is probably $100. I'm not sure if they sell it by itself, but if they do, it's a great addition for any mic, any settings, especially if you're going to do your own streaming. You want to talk about something, just, this is a great setup. So overall, I'm your host, Prophet74, and we are out.